All right, welcome back. So we're going to be doing Boulevard Brewing and Modern Times collaboration, Restless Nights. I've already reviewed this, and it's funny because that was the next video to get uploaded. But I trashed it because my brother. We're going to go ahead and review. And that's funny, this is the last one I had too.
Oh, no shit.
No shit.
So I'm been texting you in the right moment.
Yeah.
You were about to review that one.
I was about to review this beer the day he texted me. And I had this one as well. And this was on the chopping block to get uploaded the next day. So, went in and deleted the video. Not going to say what I gave it. Not going to say nothing about it.
And depending on how bad this one goes, he might just go ahead and upload that one.
Nah. You want to go and sip on your water there?
Yeah.
Oh, you going to drink that or no?
Oh, fuck it.
There's that hacker score.
Putting water in it, you're not going to taste it.
Yeah.
It's already a nice, smooth, light drinker. This is not a light, smooth.
All right. So this is Restless Nights, bourbon barrel aged coffee porter with bourbon barrel aged beans. 7.5%. It's a pint can. I think a 4-pack was, don't hold me to it, $12.
When's the Best Buy?
Don't know. Didn't say on it.
Or canned on.
Didn't say. Nada. Pretty interesting little artwork.
Yeah. Colorful. Kind of like one of them paintings you look at and you're trying to figure out what it is.
Is it a June bug? Is it a chicken? Getting the coffee right off the front.
Pretty light on that coffee. Not a whole lot of strong aromas.
Actually, I still have the video in the trash can. If there's any coinciding agreements, I'll chop it, put my solo review in with this review if we come to mutual terms.
Do your editing.
My editing. I didn't tell Jesse anything about this beer.
It's actually less on the aroma than I was expecting.
Cheers.
Let's give her a shot.
Bourbon barrel aged coffee porter with bourbon barrel aged beans.
I'm really getting that coffee bean. Like not so much just like drinking coffee, but it's like you can actually taste the bean, coffee bean.
Bourbon or barrel?
On the end, I'm getting a little bit of the kind of like wood notes from a barrel.
I whispered barrel. Oh, I went barrel. Okay. Yeah, I'm not getting the bourbon.
No, I'm not getting really much bourbon per se as I am the barrel, the wood notes of the barrel.
Yep.
But you definitely right off the bat taste coffee bean.
Yep. Bean and wood.
And it's smooth.
Like too smooth or smooth enough? You better light your cigar back up. It's just dead.
I would say smooth enough.
I can tell it's dying. I can smell it.
Yeah.
Light it back up before it tastes like shit.
Well, we were in the middle of something.
I can edit it out. That's an expensive ass cigar. Did it fuck the flavor up any?
What you do when you relight a cigar?
You blow it?
You purge it, which is blow, and it blows all that.
Blows all that nasty ass smoke out.
Yep. And then you let it sit for a little bit. Then you go back to puffing on it, and it kind of clears it and purges it.
Yeah.
When it's cooler out like it is tonight, you
don't
got
wanna
to
stay
puff
lit.
on them a little more often to keep
Yeah.
them lit.
Especially a big bitch like that.
But if you puff them too quick, then you get them too hot, you mess up the flavors. But I really like this. It's smooth. but not too smooth. You get good coffee flavor out of it. And, you know, the barrel wood notes on the end. A little dry, but not too dry.
Are you getting the bourbon?
Not very much.
So if you were to read this, what would you think? You see bourbon there, you see bourbon there.
They say bourbon way too often.
Yeah.
Now, if they'd left out that bourbon there and just said bourbon barrel aged coffee porter, barrel aged beans,
Yeah.
then, but yeah, I'm not really getting the bourbon out of it. I am getting the barrel aged and the coffee beans.
Yeah. In the original review, I said
Smoother than I expected it to be.
I said Restless Nights. Not the good name to go with the flavor. I said something along the lines of what I say.
And I really, until he said something here on camera, I had no clue that he had already had it or reviewed it at all. When he was coming over, he said, "Oh, I'm bringing some beers that
I mentioned these
I've
two.
had before or something." They
didn't
never
mention
said
that.
anything about that. No. As far as I knew, it was just a fresh one tonight. But yeah, it's a pretty good beer. I like it.
Yeah.
Smoother than I was expecting, but it tastes good. Coffee bean, barrel. Only thing I don't like about like what it's mentioning is bourbon. You're not really getting much bourbon, but
Oh well.
it tastes good. I like that coffee up front, coffee bean up front.
Yeah.
Fades out into a little bit of a, you know, the dry barrel notes.
So if you're wanting something strictly bourbon, don't go for it. But if you're wanting something with barrel, with the notes of the wood and the coffee,
Yep.
go for it. It's a little thin, honestly, in my opinion.
That's where that real thin smoothness is.
Yeah, so it's too thin
I was
for me.
expecting it to be a little bit heavier
Yeah.
on flavor. Not as, it's kind of almost, you want to say it's kind of watered down.
I mean, it says it's a porter. It's you know, got the color of a porter. It's actually honestly a little darker than most, but the mouthfeel it's watery.
Yep, watered down. The flavors are there and all. It just seems kind of watered down.
Oh, I remember what I called it. Sessionable nights. Yeah, because it's a sessional kind of beer. It's really light. I forgot what I honestly originally gave it. Maybe the video is actually still on my phone. I'll see if it's up there.
The main thing I'd have to dock it in points on is how often it wants to mention on the can the bourbon, and you don't get the bourbon.
Yep, straight wood and coffee.
Yep.
So my turn to spin.
Uh-oh. Well, off of what it says on the can, what it actually is,
I'll give it 2 scores. What it says it is and what you think about
of the beer.
Yeah.
All right, first one is what it says it is. Me personally on the beer, how I enjoy it. All right.
All right. So what it says it is, a 7, but for what it is, I'll say 8.
I said 6 and 8.
Not too bad. So, I mean, it's good. I honestly, like I said, I don't remember what I paid for it. It did come in a 4-pack of pints, maybe $12, but it all depends on where you live. So,
Which ain't bad.
Yeah.
You're only talking like $3 a beer.
not too bad for 7.5%.
Yeah.
So there you go. We'll be seeing you.